This episode is supported by the Boy Oh Boy Well We podcast. Boy Oh Boy Well We is a sporting podcast hosted by Bailey Walsh. He gets a variety of sporting figures from up-and-coming stars to legends of the game. Check it out on Spotify after the show. Now, into episode 7.
My memory is insane.
What is a dolphin prawn? You guys would be pretty much nothing without us.
I came in at 16:50.
Broccoli! Get rid of the jackboard. Do something with my life.
Welcome back, everyone, to Playground Politics Podcast, Episode 7. Today I have here with me Brayden and Ed. How are we, lads?
Oh, we're cruising. Thank you, James. If you're wondering who the voice is, I am chilling. I don't know about Brayden. Brayden, how are you?
I'm going all right. I think I just broke a glass on my floor, but other than that, I'm pretty cruisy.
That's good to hear, gentlemen.
Rightio, we're going to go into chit-chat, and topic number 1 is James. Yeah, he's in our call again. He's here again. Brayden, why is he here? Why is he here?
Okay, so Ed and I were talking, and we thought James was just such a good person, and he's just really, I don't know what the word is, but great. We decided to make him a permanent host, and we are really glad to have him here. I mean, he is way organized than me. But, I'm glad to have him here. I don't know about you, Ed.
No, yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure.
It's lovely.
So, to make sure there's no confusion, that means that James, Brayden, and I are the hosts/owners of the show. He's not just a guest anymore. He'll be here all the time, every time.
Get to hear James's lovely voice.
Hey, get around it.
All right, lads. So, school finishing up. What are your holidays looking like?
I'll go first. My holidays, I'm just going to be working at my job at Macca's as much as I can, raking in as much dosh as I can. I've been working out a lot lately as well. I've been getting into the fitness regime at home and just grinding on the PS4, until the PS5 comes out, of course. How about you, Ed?
What are they looking like? Rain. So I can't do anything. I try to get outside when it's not raining, go for walks, play footy, play hockey, whatever, but no, now it's raining. I went for a nest session this morning for cricket, but apart from that, it's raining. Got a couple of dinners with friends this week, but apart from that, it's rain.
Nice.
Brayden, what are you doing?
My holidays are great. I recently just went camping with the boys. It was very chaotic, but it all went to plan and I'm still alive. And yeah, but other than that, are you boys ready to get back to school?
Honestly, if we stay at school, I am ready for it. I never thought I'd say it, but I'm actually looking forward to school. I'm looking forward to being at school.
That is enough to see him off our podcast.
Well, that's it for me, guys. I'll catch you later.
Oh, God.
I don't want to do schoolwork again. Like, you know how much work I don't get on online learning, or I do, and then I get the rest of the day off and stuff like that? It's so good. But anyway.
It's like the best.
Yeah.
I mean, I just hate school, so no, because I have to wake up early. But other than that...
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I'm not a morning person at all.
You don't look like an afternoon
I'm a night person. Got him.
Got me good. All right. So we have a bit of an ISO update, right? To start off with, Brayden, we need to talk about your caffeine addiction. What's going on, mate?
I don't have a caffeine addiction. I just love drinking coffee. Iced coffee in particular.
I think you've got a caffeine addiction.
Mate, no, wait.
Stop, we'll have a repeat of last week. Stop, don't say he has an addiction. We're not going through what happened last week again.
All right.
No, I have it like, I'll probably have like 3 glasses a day just to keep me going.
Yeah.
And then this weekend, I bought a massive thing of Big End coffee. I'm not addicted. I can stop whenever I want.
And then you'll get onto the vape. We get it.
His mum's going to hear that.
Well,
He's not
also,
addicted, guys.
yes, he is. We could, to go with your coffee, something nice with coffee is Oreos. And I
Yeah.
mentioned a couple of episodes ago, I can't give you a thing. I mentioned that Oreos are vegan. And I have evidence that Oreos are vegan.
Wouldn't there
I
be
wanna
milk
hear
in the
this.
cream?
Yeah, that's what you all think. But
That's what we
Then what's
thought.
in the cream?
it's Oreo. It's a confectionery. There's nothing good. Right. The ingredients are of the biscuit: unbleached, enriched flour, sugar, palm and/or canola oil, cacao, high fructose corn syrup. Okay, everything there's fine. The biscuits tick. Yep.
All right. Yep.
Inside, you have leavening, cornstarch, salt, soy lecithin, vanilla, and unsweetened chocolate. Now,
Ah!
The
It
chocolate is
says-
what gets me.
but it says it's vegan even though the chocolate. Now, if I scroll down, they're suitable for vegans, but the company doesn't say it as milk is a cross contact. But inside,
Right.
nothing is
Okay.
actually vegan.
Nothing is actually vegan
Inside it.
inside.
Everything is vegan.
No, yes,
Everything
everything
is
is actually
vegan. You ghosts.
everything is
Everything
vegan.
Jeez.
That's what you meant. It's all right. I knew what you meant. It's all right.
Yeah, I don't get how chocolate isn't vegan, but they mustn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
They
I think
mustn't
that there's got to be a way of making vegan chocolate.
just be rich in cocoa, I suppose.
I don't know. You've read out the ingredients to me, and I'm still not sure. But we'll move on. Brayden, we've got some rules about you saying Daniel. All right.
The rules are stupid. The rules don't apply to me.
The rules definitely apply to you. Rule number 1, you cannot say it. Rule number 2, Ed and I are going to have a consequence for you. All right?
What's the consequence?
If you say the naughty D
Very
word,
bad.
it's a bad word.
It's
List it
very
up there
bad.
with the highest, all right?
And the consequence is very bad as well.
What's the consequence?
is bad.
It's just
What
bad.
is it?
We don't want to
We-
tell you.
We're
It's so
not
bad.
even going to tell you. That's
Are you
just how
ready?
bad it is.
Daniel.
Right.
It says from now on. But,
Oh, okay, cool.
So you're fine. You can go all out right now, but
Okay.
before we, at the end of this
Podcast?
segment.
Throughout the podcast, we may or may not have a counter for the amount of times you say Daniel.
Okay.
All right.
And each
And
time
we'll-
you say it is a penalty.
Yep. Whether it's drinking half a cup of soy sauce or
No.
running across-
No. We know what the penalty is. We're just not going to tell him yet.
whatever it may be, we'll pick something
Can you
nasty for you.
stop?
Don't you worry.
Can you please stop? Please.
Get
Stop.
your eye out of the camera, bro.
Right, he's lost it. He's off the rocket, so we're going to move on. We all remember the things that we got spoiled with or added into our lunchboxes at school.
Along with these, we also had fun trips to the canteen and or lunch orders, if available.
So for this week's childhood classics, we each have our top 3 primary school snacks. I'll start off with my 3. All right. Personally, when I opened my lunch box and saw Mum put a roll up in there, I was very excited. You knew it was going to be a good day when you saw a roll up. I would unroll it. It was very controversial. My friends would eat it rolled, but I would unroll it, tear it, the colors apart, and eat it like that.
That's the
that's
only
the
way
way.
to do it.
That is the best way. For anyone who eats it any other way, yeah, just not. For number,
If you eat
yeah.
If you eat it any other way, stop listening.
And
Yeah.
you're a Daniel.
You're
Oh,
no.
so you can stop.
No.
No, I'm
All right, we're gonna have a consequence for all of us, I think.
No, that's not
Yeah.
in the script.
yeah.
Surely,
No.
I think we should bring it in.
That's not in the deal.
So if I'm just like, Daniel. What now?
Oh,
I thought. All right, I'm moving on. We'll deal with this after this. And then number 2 spot, I used to love having tiny teddies in my lunchbox, but not the chocolate or the honey ones. It had to be choc chip. Had to be the choc chip tiny teddies. Any other ones was silly. I remember they brought out those like rainbow ones with the hundreds and thousands in them. They come close, but they're not as good as choc chip. And then to finish it off, I don't know if you'll remember this, but at my primary school, in year 4, the big thing was the lol soft drinks you could buy from the canteen. They sold them for $2.50 at our school, and oh my gosh, if you had one of them, you were just one of the cool kids. Literally, and that's my 3.
Okay, I got my 3 then, and I'm gonna plow through them because they're. Number 3, I have Super Dupers. When you do something good or a really hot day, the teachers will whip out the blue packet of Super Dupers, scissors, bang, bang, bang. Then we have Tiny Teddies, as you said, but it's choc chip or rainbow, godly stuff. And then third, top one is roll-ups. Rip them up, and you're all good.
So for my top 3 primary school snacks, coming in at number 1, it must be a godly one because I've got tiny teddies as well. You open your lunchbox, you see the tiny teddies, it's going to be a good day.
Yeah.
Right. Coming in at number 2, I've got like those banana and the choc chip cakes. You remember them in the case with the plastic wrappers? They were good. And
you get them from like Woolies, and they're godly.
Yeah, get them from Woolies in like the big packs. And last on my list, like whether it was on a Friday or if it was my birthday, getting a sausage roll for my lunch order.
Oh,
sausage rolls
the saucy rolls.
The saucy rolls go way back. Bring back so many memories of me falling off the slide or something. I don't know.
I remember my saddest day in primary school was I was hanging out on the playground. I used to sit on top of the monkey bars. And
nice.
when you jolt back, I dropped my half-eaten sausage roll in the sand.
Oh, no.
It was actually very sad.
No. That's a sad day right there.
With the formal inquest fast approaching, this segment that we're about to talk about will be pushed away for the future, but it requires some organisation. We are looking to feature a quiz, which we would like to call Playground Pursuit. What this looks like is a quiz set with 10 questions.
We would like to invite 5 of our listeners to the episode to feature in this quiz. The way it works is one person is asked a question, you get it right, you continue to the next question. If you get it wrong, you go back to a waiting room and the following person is asked the same question.
The aim is to be the person who gets the last question, the 10th question, right, and they'll be rewarded with a social media shout out. Woo!
Now, obviously, we need contestants for this to work.
So, if you're interested, send us a sneaky Instagram or Snapchat message/DM to express your interest. And those are playground.politics on Instagram and play.politics on Snapchat. This week's Wacky Sports is Octopush.
Effectively, Octopush is underwater hockey. It was invented in 1950 by the British Navy to keep their divers in shape. Soon, it became popular in Australia before expanding.
The objective of the sport is to hit the puck into your opponent's goal. There are 10 players in each team with only 6 ever in the water and 4 reserves.
Games go for 15-minute halves and players can only score using the stick in their hands.
So, what equipment is used in Octopush?
Teachers, James. School us.
So, we've got masks. You don't want to get hit in the face. You got snorkels. You trap the air in the snorkel. You got to breathe when you're underwater. Fins, so you can go flying along. And they've got, for the sticks, they've got 30-centimetre plastic or wooden sticks, and they have them as black or white to distinguish between the teams.
How are you going to have a wooden stick underwater?
I don't know. Apparently, it's a thing.
Okay.
Gloves to protect your hands, because it gets pretty aggressive down there. Ear protectors, pucks, and mouth guards.
Nice.
Yep.
The one that gets me is the ear protectors. I don't know where that comes into it.
Yeah, it's like water
That's for
polo.
the pressure.
like water polo.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Right. So that's interesting. That's a bit of informational. So how's it compared to cheese rolling and bun climbing on a wackiness scale? Not a score. We're not going to score it yet. But how's it compared?
Right.
Okay. Go first, James. You go first.
So we want to know the similarities or what? Just
No, like,
if it's as wacky?
yeah. Do you think it's as wacky?
I honestly don't think it's as wacky,
No,
but I do
neither
think I do think it's a bit out there.
I think it's a bit of a flop.
Are you serious? You take normal hockey, a game that is played above land, and you put it underwater. That would be interesting. That's
called underwater hockey. My mate plays for Australia in that. I actually have a friend who plays underwater hockey for Australia.
It's called octopus.
The point is, though, it's not wacky. It's a sport played on a different landmass. Brayden, do you think it's wacky then?
All right, hear me out. I think. Actually, no, I don't think it's that wacky. I think compared to cheese rolling and compared to bun climbing, it's not that wacky. But I haven't heard of it before, so it must be pretty wacky.
Yeah, there we go.
Fair enough. So how are we scoring it then, James? How do you score it, mate?
Well, this is the one that I brought to us today, but I am biased because I don't know. I don't think it's wacky, but like I might.
If it's not wacky, you can't be considering a score. I don't think it's wacky. Oh, but I give it a 9 out of 10 for wackiness, bro.
No.
Pull yourself out of your misery.
All right, let's give it a 4.5.
Oh, I was gonna say 6.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say 5. Actually.
All right, let's do it then.
I don't think that stacks up to cheese rolling, but I think bun climbing, I can't remember the scores. Who cares? This segment's pretty well dead. But anyway.
Last week, Brayden mentioned he was amazing at maths in primary school. This week, we will see if he's still got it.
Brayden, what is your I bet?
Boys, I bet I can name any times tables / multiplications fast.
All right, then. We have here 5 sets of timetables up to and including 12s.
After that, we have 3 sets up to and including 15s.
Brayden, you'll have 4 seconds to answer each of the up to 12s and then 6 seconds to answer the up to 15s.
I am so nervous.
You get 5 out of 8. You go on to the hierarchy. 4 or less, or, yep, you're just back on the line wall same. So basically, you have to get all your easy ones right, up to 12s. And then the other ones are basically your backups. So you should cruise.
Okay.
You should cruise.
Hopefully. I mean, I was good when I wasn't under pressure, but okay.
So we've got them all up. I'll get a timer out here.
Timetables. It's easy as 1, 2, 3.
Brayden knows his timetables. 1, 2, 3. Brayden's I bet. Rightio, here we go. Number 1, you have 4 seconds to answer this equation from when I finish it. Okay? We'll give you it, and that's it. 8 times 7.
56.
He's done
He's got it.
He's done it in 1.99 seconds.
Whew.
Rightio, 1 out of 1.
Right. I'll do the next one, yeah?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, Ed, you got the timer ready?
Yep.
All right. 6 times 8.
48.
Come up. You lost.
I said 48 before you ended it.
No, that's when you finished saying
I said 48 before you ended it.
No, 0.43. You're 0.43 over. You're 0.43 over.
You can't just do all 8 times tables.
Well, we can. Nothing in the rules that says we can't.
So
James, he's got 1 out of 2. Oh, the answer for all you people trying to learn your times tables, the answer was 48. Righty.
Yeah, and I was right. Ed's fingers are so slow.
Okay. I won't say stop. I'll just stop the timer once you've said the answer. And then if it's over,
No,
it's over.
I don't care. I don't care anymore.
Okay, James, hit us with the... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, hit us with the third, James.
Wait, did you swap them around?
Yeah.
Or
So you just say number 4.
number 4? All right. All right, Brayden, are you ready?
No.
All right. 4 times 4.
16.
Yeah, got him. Well done.
Got
well
him.
done.
Good job.
That was it, 0.65 seconds.
Under
Rightio.
a second.
Number 4. 11 times 12.
132.
Oh, he's good.
He's good.
Shut up.
He's good.
I reckon he might make it.
He's good. He's got 3 out of 4.
Mm-hmm.
Rightio. Number 5. 7 times 8.
56. Mate, you can't get me with that one. I used to recite that to myself every day.
Damn,
I need to
we
get
picked
one
the
of
wrong
the
one to
hard
double
ones.
up. We picked the wrong one to double up.
You did pick the wrong one. You know what one gets me?
What's that?
8 times 12.
8
That's
times
the one that
12.
gets me.
Righto.
Yeah.
Rightio, you have got 4 out of 5. You've got 3 lifelines about to hit you. Are you
Right,
ready?
you got 6 seconds this time, Brayden.
feel
Okay,
like
I got a
we're
bit
being
more
generous.
time, but they're a bit harder. Okay, yeah.
I feel like we're being generous.
All
Rightio.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
7 times 15.
Some. I lost it. Move on. I lost it. I lost it in my head.
He's
Yep.
given up, guys.
No, I added the maths. I was doing the maths up, and then I lost it all the way up.
You gave up at 7.42.
Ooh.
Good to know.
Might have
Oh, the
stumped
answer
me
was
in the
105.
All right. Are you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
All right. 13 by 14.
No.
Oh, this is...
He's gone down. He's heading on down.
Mate, I didn't go up to 15s, dog. I bet
What was
the
the
next
answer,
one's
James?
15.
What was the
The
answer?
answer was 182, Brayden.
Right.
And for our listeners, 182.
This is it. You get this, you're superior.
Mate,
you don't.
I don't wanna hear it.
You join Graham, James, and I on the lying wall of shame. Here we go. Ooh, I'm nervous.
I'm nervous for him as well.
Mate, I'm so nervous.
13 times 6.
Oh, 78.
How'd he go? Did he
The
get
answer
it?
was 78, but he was 7 seconds. He's
No,
on the lying wall
Brayden!
of shame.
Lying Wallace shame.
I got
for
2
you.
right, and I was wrong by 0.4 of a fucking second.
Oh. Oh, no.
Mate, that's bullshit. I got 50%. That's a pass.
It's not. You need to get all your 12s right.
Mate, where's
Not
my
in our rules.
lifelines, bro? James got backups. Where's my backup?
Rightio,
that's
guys.
right.
That ends, I bet, for this week.
Mate, I quit the podcast. Podcast is rigged. Ed's got slow fingers. I don't really care. I'm proud of myself.
Well done, Brayden.
Well done, buddy. Well done. You're on the lying wall of shame, though. You're just
Very
as bad as everyone else.
Mate, I done the best out of everyone so far.
Okay, James, we are back this week with Q&A with the lads. And I do say James because we are missing Brayden. And we are missing Brayden because he's decided that this podcast isn't good enough for him. And he's taking other things as priority. So we're just going backfilling here and doing some segments on our own. Just the dream team just here. And Q&A with the lads is one of these backfill segments. So when you're listening to this, don't get really confused because Brayden, you've already heard his voice, but he isn't here right now. And that is because he is AWOL. So, Q&A. First question. Are you guys hyped for the holidays and sport returning?
All right. I'll start this one off. I'm so hyped for the holidays. I have had so much schoolwork to do, and I'm just so thankful that it's over, honestly. And with the sport returning, I need my sport. It's like my social interaction. It's like a part of my life.
Yeah.
What about you, Ed?
I don't have any schoolwork, so that's an up. But I'm bored. Like, I've had so much time at home that I've got nothing to do. And the weather's going to turn bad this week, so I can't just go outside and hang out with friends as I have been. So I'm going to get bored, but that's okay because it gives me more time to set up the formal inquest. But sport returning, I'm hyped. I'm waiting just to come back to Ballarat and play some hockey. Second question. Second question is, what is your favourite movie?
Do you want to start this one?
No, because I need time to think.
All right, then. My favourite movie has been the same one for a while, but Forrest Gump. I don't know if any of the listeners out there have seen it or heard of it even. It's basically this guy with a disability that does amazing things in life. It's very inspiring, and it's just my absolute favourite to watch. I could watch it 10 times in a day.
Fair enough. I'm going to disappoint a lot of people here and infuriate a lot of people. I don't really have a favourite movie. Now, I say this because I don't really watch movies, if that makes sense. Like, do you know, I've made so many enemies because I've never seen The Lion King. I've never seen Star Wars. I've never seen Harry Potter. I've never read Harry Potter. I've never seen a Marvel movie or DC. I've never seen any of that. It's just, I infuriate so many people that I have seen the last movie I bought like on a DVD was The Green Book, and that wasn't bad.
Something tells me we need to do another inquest, Ed.
No, we're not going. No. Next question.
All right. What is your favourite type of cheese? What kind of question is that? What is your favourite type of cheese, Ed?
That just proves the status of our listeners. I don't mind a bit of camembert if we're going fancy. A bit of camembert or brie. For the softs, for the hards. For the hards, I just bit of tasty's fine. Bit of tasty.
Yeah.
What about you?
Mozzarella all the way.
Oh yeah.
Mozzarella all the way.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yep. All right, next question. Can you release the Cut Daniel segment?
No. Next question. Next question
right,
is...
We'll move straight on.
What is your favourite... We don't talk about Daniel anymore. What is your favourite TV series?
Favourite TV series? I have a couple.
Give us two.
Two? All right.
Give us two.
Sort of Brooklyn Nine-Nine comes in at number 1.
Yep.
Funny stuff right there. Number 2... Tricky. Let's go with Lucifer. I quite like Lucifer. It's my kind of humour. Something I can keep up with as well.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't really know. I don't watch much TV. Like, I won't lie. I watch sport on Tally and then The Front Bar on Prime, and for like a more Netflix or something, probably... I can't really think of one. I just watch I watch heaps of stuff. I just don't... Like, I watch all these just random... I watch all these random ones and then I just don't... Like, I wouldn't call them my favourite, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. The next question is, when is the formal inquest coming?
Next week at the
Next
moment.
week.
Don't hold
That's
me
the
to
plan.
that. Don't hold us to that. But that's the plan. Next week, episode 8 is planning to be the formal inquest, but I can't guarantee you anything. It's that sort of podcast at the moment.
That's all right.
Okay, finally, wrapping up. How long do you think our podcast will last, James?
With our level of comedy, I think we could keep this going for a while. I think we've got enough. We've got enough to pull together and keep this thing going for a long time. I don't see us stopping anytime soon. That's for sure.
Yep.
How about you, Ed? What are your visions?
Well, Brayden and I hit a wall in, I think, episode 5 or 6, but that's okay because we've now got James as a permanent host, which we talked about earlier. So that's going to help us bump some content and stuff going. That's just another perspective, a bit more of a view, another head in the game. So that's going to help a lot. But honestly, if you guys keep on sending through segment ideas and stuff you want to see to playground.politics and play.politics and check out our website, https://wixsite.playgroundpolitics.com.au/listen, then you can send anything through and you can help us improve the show and make it a people's podcast.
That's right. And on top of that, don't forget to hit us up on our socials and send in more Q&A questions with the lads. We love hearing questions from our listeners and we love answering them.
That is it. Thank you for listening, guys. That is episode 7 done and dusted. Tune in next week, episode 8, looking to be the formal inquest at the moment. We'll see how it goes. That's the plan. That is the long-term idea. But thank you again for listening. We appreciate your support. We hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm going to hand over to James. He'll do a cheeky couple of plugs, hint, hint, and he'll sign us off for now. Thanks for listening, guys.
All right. It's been a pleasure working with you both for my first full episode in the podcast. Big shout out to all the listeners. Thanks for keeping us going. Keep sending in those ideas and look forward to next week. And that's all.